And welcome back. We're doing another unboxing. This one I am probably the most excited about. I mean, okay, the Austrian one I was also very, very excited about. But this one is taking me into the world of reverse readings. Well, let's take a minute. Let's take a look here. I don't want to jump into it. So this is actually, look at that. It's like a book, right? Like the binding and then the pages here. Le Livre de Thoth Tarot I think. What I read up on this one is it's French, right? Like Paris 1870, L'Oracle des Dames, Grand Jeu, okay. Faithful reproduction of the Grand Jeu de l'Oracles des Dames, Paris 1870. So this one I found interesting because I don't do the reverse readings except on one or two of my decks. And this one has a very beautiful, cheeky way of making that maybe something that I would just incorporate with this deck and get a feel for it, because I think, I don't know, I've always just felt like I already have enough to go off of with my decks that I do not need to have 78 more options if I think about it in reverse. But in this one, the way that it looks almost looks like I don't know, I want to say like a stamp, kind of. Like the little writing around the side. I'll show you what I mean here. I just had to get it out of that plastic. Wow, okay. So we do have one of those cards with the little stories on there. It does have a little book. And it does tell you about each number. It looks like it's in French though, so that's okay. Oh no, look, we have some. Yeah, it's in English too. Perfect. Okay, I was gonna say, I did take French all the way through AP French. However, high school is a long time ago, so I was gonna have to brush up on that. But anyway, see here what I like is it gives you the names, but it's not so, sometimes it's a big fat white frame that says it in like 3 different languages, and then I don't know, I don't like that as much. But here it's so into the design of the card. It's French. In French it tells you a little help word here, but it's quite hidden. A droite is the right way, right? And then over here, reverse, you can guess it's going to be reverse. Le questionnant. Okay, so it's like a question. Le chaos. Okay, so it's even a little bit different. Chaos, I mean, is that 0? No, it starts with 1. So there isn't a 0 at all, because this was just Scarabeo. Okay, so it's even different in that aspect, that the numbering is going to be different. Atea is, I think, the woman's name. Atea Tarot. So how that is the meaning, I don't know. But these other ones are definitely la lumière, right? The light. Éclaircissement seems to be something like clarity. And then reverse is feu, which something like foolish or something, I don't know. See, it's going to be fun to find out what that means and then kind of work with these French words to kind of maybe use reverse. O is water. And like this, propos, which who knows what that means, right? Proper? I don't know. Le ciel. Okay. The sky, I think the what is it, like the stratosphere or something like that? Déploiement. Voyage. Ooh. Le homme et les quadrupeds. Quadrupeds? The man and the quadrupeds? Voyage. I mean, this kind of gives you a world feel, doesn't it? With the 4 things around it there. Right? And that Ouroboros around as the frame for, usually it's that woman, but this is a guy. So this is, I don't know, this is fascinating to me. Again, I kind of just saw it, and this lady at this store, she has a couple of cards from each one kind of in a separate plastic bag you can look at. And the ones that I saw, I thought, oh, this is interesting how it says reverse, and it's like I said, to me at least, it's very fitting into the design of the card. It's not so obvious that it's some kind of a like learner's card or something, you know what I mean? It's very like, this is just what this card looks like. To me, these look like old French stamps. Makes me think of the movie Charade, if you've seen that, the like 70s movie, or I don't know, maybe it's even 60s, who knows? But these pictures are just neat. La Temperance is 10. La Force is 11. See, so they are kind of like we know these, but they're a little bit jumbled. Prudence. Okay, Prudence I know from the Minchiati. I don't know that we would have Prudence regularly. Mariage. Okay. Les Grandes Pêtres. Is that what it says? Prêtre? La Prudence. Oh, interesting. Force majeure. La Diable. Okay. See, and then you know. Force minière. Reverse. So it's just a smaller force. If he's reversed, larger force of the devil. Malade. Maladie is, I think, like sickness, isn't it? Le magicien ou le battleur. Excuse me. Maladie. Okay. Well, fascinating. The judgment. Mortalité. La mort. Now that is a funny one, isn't it? I always like the 13s. Oh, this 13, however, is 17. Isn't that interesting? That's fascinating. That's perfect. That just means it's gotta be a deck for me. I love it. Le Capuchin. Okay. Misère. Le Temple Foudroyé. Interesting. La Roue de Fortune. Oh, look, she's just standing on that Wheel of Fortune there. Dissension. La Dipotée Africaine. Okay, I don't know that one. Let's see. Femme de campagne. Homme de campagne. Départ. Le Chevalier de Bâton. Okay, these are already the batons, so we're already in the wands. I mean, it makes sense you see the wands there, but once again, it starts with the king and moves backwards, huh? Trahison, and then very nice, le 10 de bâton, le 9 de bâton, le 8 de bâton, le 7 de bâton. Isn't that nice? Okay, so it's very, very much just Pip on these, right? It's very like, hey, you've seen one baton, you've seen them all, kind of. Nice. Okay, how do these look? Cool, cool. How's the variation there from king to queen? And from queen to, you know, blondies. Okay, and then here we have... Oh, look, she's kind of the same, and then that was a little bit different. Very, like, ladylike, don't you think? I mean, I'm picking up, like, this is not... Oh, that's a nice sword. Ace of Swords. But no crown on that, right? It's just showing them. There's no... I mean, yeah, this around here is beautiful, but it's not like the Marseille where they kind of put them in different things. They're literally just next to each other. They do all have a different thing on the coin, so that's kind of cool. The way those different faces are looking at different coins. Kings, queens, and them. Okay. Garçon, utilité. Yeah, interesting, isn't it? Because utilité and then in action. And think about this. Garçon brun, right? A young, dark-haired man, I would think. Prodigalité. Is that like prodigal? Like the prodigal son? Anyway. Oh, look at that. Beautiful ace again. And we do have Folie. It's just all by himself in the back of the deck. La folie ou l'alchimiste. Folie. He is Folie either way. It doesn't matter if he's upside down or not. Okay, so yeah, tell me what you think about this one. I think this one is amazingly interesting again, and just like I say, it's pips, which I'm excited about. The pips, very pipish, right? As opposed to the other deck that I showed where the pips have so much illustration in them. I find this is just super interesting to be able to go fully off of, you know, Two of Cups, amour. But if you go reverse, desire, right? So it's more like lust or love, kind of, in a way, I think. Which is just critique or incident. Okay, that's, wow. Okay, well, I'm excited to be looking through this. It's going to be quite the project to try and get through this, I think. This is not going to be an easy one to study and learn, but I think worth it, right? I mean, the look of it alone is just fantastic, if you think about it. And the fact that the whole deck is numbered in the corner, I don't know if you caught that, but I mean, it's, you know, it's card 52 is this guy, right? Even though, like, it's not major arcana minor, it's just like, he's just card 52. The 56th card is this thing, Eight of Swords. That's interesting to me. Anyway, alrighty, you guys, thank you for watching. Thank you for commenting. If you do comment, please do. Let me know what you think about that. Otherwise, have a good night.